What up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm tapped in with your host, DJ j-ronin. My man, Jacob. We got a special guest co-host today. You already know him from our other episodes, Mr. E. Hustle.
Yes, sir.
Your favorite ghostwriter. And then we have my brother from another. He said he got the one-hitter quitter. He got both hands.
That nigga will kick you in your head, bro.
He can rap his ass off. He can kick your ass. Battle, songs, everything. My bro, since back in the day, we've been friends almost 20 years now. You know that, right? It's my brother, Swave Sevah, y'all. Give it up for him one time.
I feel like I'm visiting my lawyer.
So, you gotta please.
You gotta cop out.
You should have heard this interview. We were just talking about
that shit in my interview. Yeah, I thought I was feeling too, like, yeah.
We talked about a case. I'm still not sure we can even put that out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, for those that don't know, I know you're Harlem born and raised.
Yes, sir. Harlem Hospital.
Tell me a little bit about what it was like growing up in Harlem.
Harlem is by far, I mean, I'm not even saying that from this, so no offense to everybody from Brooklyn. Harlem is by far, to me, one of the most interesting neighborhoods. Because it's not really that big, and it's like such a melting pot. Like on the east side, you got all the Puerto Ricans and Spanish people, and then the food is amazing, and then you got the blacks, and then you got the all the way west, you got a little sprinkled in white, because you got the Columbia University students. It's like
on 116.
It's a cultural, you know what I mean?
And don't forget the Italians on Pleasant Ave. Shout out to Patsy's.
Which is that?
Oh yeah,
still a good spot to eat.
They fireworks on the 4th of July from way back in the day.
Yep.
So shout out to the Italians. The lace niggas $200. You be laced. Every kind of thing shooting up in the air.
Them 80s and all that.
All that.
Yeah,
so Harlem always been like a melting pot. It was very cultural.
It's a cultural center.
Yeah, definitely.
That's, I think.
Historic, too. I mean, as far as, you got the Apollo Theater, so we used to stay seeing celebrities all the time. Then you got the Harlem Week and the we used to have this thing called Grand Tune. Like, you remember
Grand Tunes, of course I remember Grand Tunes.
Like Harlem, I miss that Harlem. They be on their gentrified shit now.
Yeah, it changed.
Yeah, it changed. But yeah, growing up it was great.
Even the African Parade back in the days in Harlem was crazy.
The street life, we had our wars, and I can tell you some more stories, but even through all of that, it's still, like, I wouldn't change nothing that I went through Harlem. Made me who I am.
That's real shit.
When did you first fall in love with hip hop, and how did you start, transitioning into becoming an MC?
Oh, I've been in love with music since day one. My father was into music. My mother, the Four Tops and Temptations to play heavy throughout my household. My mother was a huge Gladys Knight fan, and Gladys Knight the Pips, Patti LaBelle fan. You know what I mean? So all that stuff we could play, Smokey Robinson. But then hip hop came because I got an older brother. Right, my older brother had joined the rap.
I didn't know
nigga that taught me how to rhyme, his name was Deli. Rest in peace, Deli. That's what he taught me how to rhyme. And he was like the drug kingpin of my block. Like Deli was his rap name, but a lot of niggas know him as Pope in the street. So Pope, if y'all know the name, that was my brother. He taught me how to rhyme. He taught me how to cook crack. He taught me how to load guns. He taught me how to count bars. So he taught me a lot of, like, everything my father didn't show me as a man, he showed. You know what I mean? So it was like, I give Derek a lot of credit in my head. And then he was the first person I ever known personally to get a record deal. Like, he got signed to Capitol Records when I was like in 6th grade. I remember coming home from school and they had the whole video for that. Remember the camel on the tracks?
Yep. The old school.
They had the whole train track camera shit on.
What is that called? I forget what they call it.
Yeah, I remember that.
We had that in my videos.
I remember they all had the Columbia windbreaker suits on. You remember the Columbia?
Back in the day. The teal shit.
And they all had the same shit on. I'm looking at my brother had one of the Columbia suits on. I realized my brother was really fun. My brother was the beatboxers. So they got an album, X Town Posse, on
What posse is
It's
it?
called X-Town. It was named X-Town Posse because we from Malcolm X Boulevard.
Okay. X-Town Posse.
X-Town Posse. It's on YouTube, B.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So one of the songs on the album, he was just rapping the beatbox. That was my brother doing the beatbox and shit like that. So that's how. And then how I got hit. They used to use my crib as the rehearsal spot. My kitchen. They be up 400. I used to be up there with them. My mom come back there and say, "Nigga, you got school in the morning. Go get your." You know what I mean? But they back there rapping. So I used to be
right.
with them trying to. That was like my introduction. So I remember trying to write mom. I used to always want to tell it. Like, I wrote a mom. He's like, let me hear it. And I can't. He's like, nah, you ain't ready. I used to get mad at that shit. And then they used to have a little park jams across the street. In the park across the street, they could plug it up. You know, they DJ out there. Then the DJ start throwing on beats and everybody was rhyming. The deli used to always get the crowd. And I used to always like, I'm gonna do that shit. One day I kicked the rhyme to him. He was looking at me like, he said, "Who wrote that?" And when he said that, I was like, "Yeah, I wrote that. That was good." He was like, "That was all right." So I kicked that rhyme in the park. And I got my that day. That's when I was like, okay, yes.
How old are you at that time?
I was, what's that, 13?
Nice.
12, 13? So that's when I was like, okay, yeah, I'm doing this. And then Big Daddy Kane Raw. Here I am. R.A.W. I heard that. I was like, I'm a rap. Fuck that. I'm rapping, bitch. I do this. That shit fucked my head up when I heard here I am. R.A.W. A terrorist. Here to bring trouble to phony MCs. I was like, what? This nigga is. Nah, I'm doing this. That was it for me.
That's real.
And you know, I met you when you were rolling with Stronghold in that era, early 2000s. So fill in the blanks for me from 13 to then.
Okay, my life, hip hop ain't really snatched a hold of me until probably senior year of high school. And that's when I started battling niggas. Like battling niggas in high school. I mean, I remember niggas used to come to my high school. Dude named Hector came to school one day with niggas from his block. I remember betting $20 and I killed 4 or 5 of them. And I ass bet it. No money. I like $3. But I could fight, so they would just send somebody to beat the shit out of me. But I had $3. They was like, yo, the first nigga stepped up, he was like, yo, $20. I battled him, won $20. Other nigga like, yo, I battled him, $20. Beat him, $40. What's up? Next man, battle him to 20 from him, battle him to 20 from him, battle him to 20 from him. Then I put 20 on my man Kareem, and he lost. So I had to give him 20 back. Like,
dirty work, Kareem?
This nigga lost my 20. Came to school the next day, apologized. You mad I lost your money? I ain't think about that money. I won $100. I had $3 in my pocket.
Speaking of fighting, I know your father was a martial artist, as are you. Talk about how you got into that and who you trained under, some of your experiences with that.
That's been
it was
instilled in me. My father used to have.
What's your father's name? Rest in peace to
Larry Sutton.
Larry Sutton, right.
A lot of martial artists remember him because he had one arm.
Right.
So my father was like a 7-time black belt, one arm. I grew up in a martial artist reigning household. Like my punishments was kneeling on rice, doing push-ups or knuckles on rice on the kitchen floor. I got rice cuts, scars on the rice. On an linoleum floor.
Give me 10. Give me 20.
10. 50.
Earlier, Jacob said that's why he quit. He said that's why he quit. He said his father had him doing that shit.
That's like doing on needles. That's like doing.
They don't understand it, my nigga. And then this is the fucked up part. When you start buckling, you start doing this, you actually cut it into your hand. You shit trembling like yo, my nigga. That shit different.
Yeah, that shit sound like pure torture, bro.
I never did it on rice, just on concrete and on wood.
Son, my nigga,
I tried it on rice.
My father, the heart in my feet. This nigga used to get milk crates and put a pot of boiling water under it, and I would stand on it.
So the steam would come up.
This is like Shaolin Temple in
yo, my feet are like stones now. That's why my kicks. My feet is stone. My girl hated it. Like, don't touch me. Come on. I'm listening. We can do whatever we want. Change people in the store.
Pedicure.
Shit gonna help.
Like,
Like these is weapons, yo. He chill.
Yeah, it's just ain't for footsies.
They not for that. This is for kicking your head the fuck off, and that's it.
Yeah, but part of martial arts, though, I've been in all my life. Like, that was probably the first love.
That's real.
Because I used to wake up and see my father, like, even when I was teaching children. I think, like, the best way to teach children is by not teaching. Do it in front of them and let them mimic them. You understand me? And even if they don't do it right, don't correct them. Make them feel like, oh, I got it, because their confidence build. You feel me? And then once the confidence build, you got a son, so take heed.
I'm listening.
Once the confidence build, then you mold it. Oh, do that again? Let me show you. Do it again. Boy, your fist it. Do it this way. They're going to be so excited to learn that way.
That's true.
That's what my father didn't start teaching me till I was about 8 or 9. Everything else was me just copying.
Watching and figuring it out. Studying it.
I mean, you wake up and do push-up like they play down there with him. Push-up. Nasty form until I realized. And then he'd be like, okay, straighten your back.
the fuck up. And
you know what I mean? And then, you start feeling the result. That's how you teach children. That's how you get them to love it. Because they 90% of sons want to be like their dads if their dads is in their life.
That's real.
You know what I mean? If your dad a mechanic and he spend 90% of his time with you,
you're going to learn cars. You're going to
learn them cars, nigga.
Right there doing that.
And that's basically how martial arts got to me. I was with my father all the time.
Nice.
Was he more Shotokan or?
My father, I told you, got 7 different black belts, but Shotokan is the foundation. Okay. That was the very first discipline I learned. And from Shotokan, they went into Goju. After getting my black belt in Goju and Shotokan, Shogun-Ryu and stuff, Taekwondo, I got a black belt in because I got tall and lanky. I got these long. I used to play basketball. And when I started playing ball, I got a growth spurt. Yeah. So then, building with other martial artists, they used to tell me shit like, yo, one of the best advices I got, I know you're a martial artist, one of the best advice I ever got from a martial artist about martial artists is he said martial arts is like puzzle pieces. And your goal is to take the best portrait out of these pieces. And piece them together. Take as many pieces together and then display your portrait. Like, there you go.
So what's the furthest you got in martial arts?
Yeah, myself, I got 3 black belts. And which one? I got Taekwondo, Shotokan, and Goju. Nice. But I studied Shogun-Ryu, I studied Kempo, I took... Tai Chi? I never took Tai Chi, but...
You studied some Tai Chi.
I did Tai Chi.
Yeah. Krav Maga, I studied some of that. I tried to get into Muay Thai for a little bit, but ain't no real good Muay Thai schools in New York, at least I ain't seen. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? I'm very particular when it comes to that. Don't cheat me, nigga. If I feel like I can whip my sensei ass, I'm not staying.
No, fuck off.
You feel me? There's nothing you can teach me.
Yeah, so
I need somebody that I feel like, oh, nah.
Even if they know certain techniques, they can show you.
A lot of martial arts that I speak to now, they try to shun away from learning from real old senseis, but I love that.
No, of course, they have more knowledge.
Because I had
and they have a different way.
I had a talk with one, and he was telling me, like, real old sensei, their body started fighting against them. They can't do certain shit physically no more to show you, which is kind of true, but the knowledge.
That's what I'm saying. They got the knowledge. They know what to do. They don't got to actually do it to show you. Yeah, exactly.
Explain it well enough. That's fine. And just walk me through it. Like, you ain't got to show me. You see me do it and just, hold on. Put my body in the right place. That's going to be too long. You know what I mean?
So we were saying that you have 3 black belts, but you studied a lot of different arts, and your expression as a martial artist is like putting together a puzzle, getting different puzzle pieces.
Yeah, that's how I was explaining to me. That was, I was young in martial arts, so it's always good to try to break it down and simplify it in a way they understand it. We deal with children, and that's how I was explaining to me, and it made perfect sense to me. Like, each discipline is a different puzzle piece. And, whatever, a martial artist dream is fluidity. You know what I mean? For you to just be able to, Bruce Lee said it, you want to be like water, nigga. You want to fit into any container, crash or flow, you know what I mean? Water is the most powerful thing on the planet. Really think about it. You know what I mean? And fluidity is like a martial
water takes down a mountain eventually.
You want to be able to fit into any situation. And you want to be confident that what you know can get you out of any situation.
That's right.
Against any opponent type shit. And if you could achieve that, that's like hitting the globe in the Last Dragon type shit. You feel me?
And we all wanted to be Bruce Leroy. We all wanted to be Bruce Leroy, nigga.
Yeah, hell yeah. So
you didn't even see that movie until recently. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, well,
What kind of martial artist was you, nigga?
I'm 33.
The fuck?
that's a damn shame.
That's horrible.
No.
Both of you guys grew up in martial arts fathers. What was that like for you guys? And did you ever spar your father?
I floored my father for the first time when I was 22. And I ran that fuck out of here. I get that back. I'm leaving with this one.
Hell yeah.
It took me forever.
Took the ball and went home?
One arm and all, and I could never get him.
Damn.
Could never get him, bro. First black belt, I got my black belt stuff. Come on, get on it. Couldn't get him. Second black belt, Dad, what's up? I got my second one. Let's go. Come on, let's get on it. Couldn't get him. Third black belt, Dad, what's up? Come on, get him. Couldn't get him. I got him.
That was that.
Family function.
Oh, that's the word.
That's everybody too.
No,
man. So you.
Oh, hold on. I was on. No.
It's like sidelining the bully and never fighting that nigga again.
I bragged about that shit. I told my uncle, and my uncle went back and told him, I said, when I'm chilling with my father, we was watching like Revenge of the Ninja. We used to always watch Ninja movies.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, so your uncle, you was bragging to your uncle that you put me on my ass? I was like, yeah, you know, I had to tell him. He said, boy, I'd skin you alive. That's what I knew it was real. Like, you cut that bragging shit out. You got lucky. But I felt ecstatic.
I got no stories like that. So
you never sparred your dad? You never wanted to?
No, never sparred my dad.
You gotta get better, man.
Nah, I'm good.
I was terrified of my father, which made me do it.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I can get...
Don't wait till your dad's 80 and then like, oh yeah, I'm ready to spar now.
No other man put fear in my heart like that on the planet.
So you...
I have too much respect for my father.
No, still respect me.
Well, part of the being terrorized is respect.
I thought one time I was going to spar my father, and that just made me almost shit myself. So,
And then you saw him spar one of your fellow students, right?
Yeah, I seen him spar one of my best friends, and he hit him. And when I tell you, my friend is from here, like standing right here, hit him in his chest. He flew onto a table that was back 15 feet. I was like, nah, no way, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Please don't call me up.
Luke Cage, me come for you.
I used to ask for the ass.
Yeah.
Because I used to try. Because, I also got Bruce Lee book, Jeet Kune Do, Way to Intercept the Fences.
Yeah.
And in his book, he talk about I used to go to different bars and try shit out just to see what will work. Yeah. Whatever didn't work, he would discard it and try other shit. And he clicked his puzzle together. You know what I mean? And I used to look at my father like, I'm not going to bars. I'm a kid. But Dad, you the nicest nigga I know. So when I'm going to go here and train a little bit and I'm going to come see you in a minute. Yeah. If it don't work, scratch that. I'm going to go train some more and I'm going to come see you. Like that. He was my measurement ball.
But that's dedication right there. A lot of people don't have that dedication.
A lot of people don't.
A lot of people would take that risk. But me, I already heard all the stories.
This nigga, I'm not doing it. That's it.
I'm not having another story.
He said, I'm not going to be the story.
Yeah. And I got mad stories about my father brutalizing niggas. But I also looked at it like I'm his son. He's not going to do that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I want you to not let me get over. Like,
100%.
You know what I mean? Apply a little pressure, let me feel it, but don't hurt, don't break my shit, Pop.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, so that's what we was on.
Ronan be trying to break my wrist and shit.
Definitely not.
Right.
I definitely like to spar people from other schools when I was younger and in better shape. And
I used to tell about
we would get into bar fights or whatever, or little street gangs, get into fights with them and try stuff out.
Yeah, I thought y'all was in the Last Dragon for real.
And
at one point I did. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. My Harlem used to kill me. I used to walk around with the Chinese shoes.
I've heard these stories about Swave, by the way. You know I know.
You know, nigga come around.
I'm looking for some boy.
See, I know Swave way before y'all know him from rap and shit.
Yeah.
Swave and one of Swave's cousins is like my brother too, like my big brother. Yeah, so we go back.
And I used to have these big glasses, girl. And I used to keep my glasses because I wanted to get the front on me. But I did. After a while, the word was out. You know that.
So, growing up in martial arts, you got your 3 black belts, you're training. How did you get further into the hip hop world?
I just never let go of rap. Like, music was always there. I used to train. Like, before tournaments, you know what my song was before a tournament? Punks jump up to get beat down.
Brand
Step
Nubian.
up and get a back. The Alice and the headphones go crazy. And the remix. They had a remix one too. I used to bump to both of them shit before every tournament. And big ass headphones. This was the cord and the Walkman's days.
Yeah.
Like the Dismits.
I remember my first tape. I keep it 100. I remember my yellow Walkman with the tape player. The sport. It just said sport in red.
It said sport in Iowa.
I used to hate Discman because they always mess up.
Yeah, of course they anti-skip my ass. Yeah, anti-skip my ass.
I used to record CDs on the tape because tape was more reliable to me if you're running around.
Yeah, but not to get to where you needed to get to. You gotta sit there and.
That's what they CDs skip.
A lot. Yeah, skip.
That's all they had.
Yeah.
Tape for the, and then if you had that Walkman with no fucking rewind, you had to turn over and fast.
I had one.
They had a 3 button. The 3 button stop, play, start, forward. I never understood that shit.
Iowa.
I never understood why they had 3 buttons or something. But then they had the Walkman with the record. Why did they have record as a fucking Walkman? What are you recording?
You could. I recorded some stuff.
The radio, you can record the radio and shit.
You can record yourself.
Yeah,
Had a little mic in there.
It was cool.
The headphone is the mic.
Yeah, man.
Those are those days, boy. Look, these people don't know what we talking.
At all. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. It's me.
They're like, are they talking about the remote control?
Growing up in Harlem, did you battle anybody who became known later?
Rest in peace, Bloodshed. You know who Bloodshed is?
The cameraman.
Shooting in the corn. Me and Blood. That was my nigga. Me and Bloodshed with 10 rounds.
Wow.
On 22nd and Lexington Avenue.
10 rounds.
10. You know, back in the days, battling wasn't like it is. The rap until you was no more rapping.
Exactly. Until a nigga gave up. That was it.
First nigga that gave up lost. It wasn't no round. Niggas just round 1, round 2, round 3. It wasn't that. It was rap.
You used to be in the park on 135th, surrounded.
Rap.
Surrounded.
It'll start off just like this. Be all 4 of us. Then you drop out. Then it's just me and him going crazy.
Back and forth.
You know, everybody crowded around me and him. Just going crazy.
That's why he asked me. He was like, "You remember any nigga you battle?" I said, "Nigga, it was like 12 in a row. We don't remember that shit. I'm battling this one, this one."
Nowadays, I actually write rhymes for my opponents.
Before you couldn't do that shit. Yeah, you just rapping.
Wow.
So
did you see E battle back in the day too?
Yeah,
nigga, I used to go crazy on that.
You act like you don't remember the battle.
I just don't. It was a lot, bro.
I don't remember a lot of my battles. I remember Bloodshed because that was the one that
mattered.
The next day, I went back to the block that we fucking battled on, and everybody was like, "Yo, last night was Swave." That's when it was really like.
And then when it was really rare, there would be a camera, so it was just everybody talking.
Was you already out from Harlem? The whole Children of the Corn movement was these niggas.
Yeah, they were niggas.
Cameron, Big L, McGruff.
Jay-Z was down with them.
All these niggas.
They had a squad.
And then my nigga Bloodshed, Cam's cousin. This nigga Blood was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And me and that nigga went 10 rounds. And I remember after that one round, right, I thought I had him. I was like, yes, because he was like, damn. Everybody was pounding up, about to leave. I'm walking down the block. He said, yo, I just thought of another one. I turned around like,
fuck this shit.
I'm walking back down the block thinking, I got another one.
Yeah.
And I thought of one. I just came and I just said, fuck it. We just went one more round. Everybody like, that's it. I was like, you got another one before I leave? He's like, nah. I said, we need one. Good. We good. That was that.
Yeah, you know what niggas was notorious for back in the days? Niggas used to come try to battle you with Killer Army rounds because nobody do Killer Army shit.
I hope Killer
Am I lying though?
Nah, you know what?
The niggas would get caught because we knew they shit.
I'm guilty of that one time, but I used to the army. You know who I used?
Who?
Granddaddy IU.
Wow.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Nigga had a rhyme. Granddaddy is here. 3 cheers for the fabulous. Vocabulars with the gift and gabulous. Things and kicks on the mix by KC. The cuts is tasty. Count Basie.
You was ahead of his time too, though.
And he could produce. And he wrote for a lot of people.
No, he was ahead of his time. He wrote too,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm about battle a nigga in my high school locker room after the basketball game. I used that right.
Nigga really trying to cover me with a Killer Army song. Not even a verse of song.
That was Granddaddy IU, my nigga. That wasn't even me.
I remember being on 40 Deuce and running into a dude who was rapping to people trying to get tips. And he's rapping bars from G-Dep's Child of the Ghetto album.
Wow.
And I'm like, man, that's G-Dep bars. Fuck out of here. He's like, I'm fucking hustle up.
Yo, a lot of niggas did that shit back in the days, bro.
This is like years after that came out. And I'm like, I know them lines.
That was one of my favorite albums.
That was a good album. He's coming home too. Shout out to G-Dep.
Yeah, shout out to G-Dep.
Oh yeah, he's about to get clemency, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing, bro.
I remember doing shows with him and Black Rod, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Out of town, upstate New York. Back when I lived in Harlem.
G-Dep from Harlem, so I remember it was like I guess you would say a talent show, but it was like some kind of show that they put together. I forgot the lady's name, but she used to work at the PALs. And she put together a show, and G-Dep was one of the performers. The first time I ever heard him, actually, that day, he did a song that I actually got the song now, but the first time I heard the song was called Head Over Wheels. And he did that shit live, and I was like, yo, whoever, because he had a real slow beat. And I remember when the beat came on, everybody in the audience was like, and he started rapping, and we was like, yo, who the fuck is this? Like, so to this day, I still got that song. I got the actual recording of the song. But when I first heard it, I seen it perform. So that Head Over Wheel shit, that shit is.
I remember when Rob first brought him to Bad Boy back in the days, and nobody really saw it, like. But then that nigga took off. Rest in peace, Black Rob.
He used to fuck with that dust.
That dust shit had him fucked up. So he was a little tweaked.
Yeah, he was a little tweaked. Yeah. But he was nice.
Super nice.
Turn that mic on, that boy go.
And that's another nigga who started writing for niggas on the law.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Break down some more your history in the culture as far as Stronghold, Rebel Arms, and how Team Hami formed. I know that's kind of a complicated.
Okay, well, I come from CVs.
Right.
Me, Ike, and my man Pro Rock.
Shout to Ike.
That's my rap group that most of the underground hip hop that no Swave to come from some group. I came from CVs. Me, Ike, and Probe. Next up was Stronghold.
Is that Probe? Probe DMS?
Probe DMS, yeah.
Okay.
He changed to Probe Rock now.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, me, Ike, and Probe. That's CVs. Facts.
I know you and Ike, but I didn't know Probe. Wow. Okay.
Was the third member.
Wow, I did not know that.
And
what SCV stand for?
CV stood for Ceremonial Victorians.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, and we actually got an independent deal through Subverse record. Remember Subverse? Subverse has signed us for, we went on like a little college run. First college tour I ever did in my life. College tours is fun. What? I was on the Bad Boy college tour. I ain't know what I'm thinking.
So imagine how much fun I had.
We did.
I'm married. I can't talk about how much fun I had on college.
We did open up for Natural Elements, though.
That's dope.
What's his name? At Stony Brook.
Okay.
Yeah, we opened up for the Natural E. That shit was like one of the best shows, like as far as turnout wise. Like, you know what I mean, we knew
couple thousand probably, right?
To sell out, like.
Yeah. So a free show for everybody in the area.
A lot of shows like 20, 30 people, but with the Natural Elements show it was like 300, 400 people.
Now college shows ain't free, nigga. They pay.
No, because sometimes they do them. I
get what you're saying, but when it's the college tour, they got them kids pay, and them kids happily pay because they got something to do.
And colleges be having huge budgets for it.
Yeah,
right.
Huge
Remember,
budgets.
At one point, I was helping to book stuff for SUNY Purchase when I was going there, and then after the fact, so I booked 10, 20 artists over there.
Right. Yeah, they be having huge budgets.
Yeah.
For it.
We did the Carolinas, bro. That shit was nuts.
You know what I mean?
Winston-Salem, Greensboro, UNC. Imagine what those tours was like. And that's what Diddy and them.
College shows got me got me. I was able to book Jadakiss, and then I got him to host a mixtape for me because he's like, "Oh, I need at least 10K." I made sure he got 12.
Right.
And then like, all right, I got you.
I remember I was on when I got signed to Universal. They sent me to Vegas to open up for Chameleonaire.
Wow.
2007. And I remember being in a hotel with a nigga, and the nigga was talking about they offered him $100K to play Morehouse. And I was like, what?
Take that shit.
Take it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did, but I'm just like, the number was $100K.
At that time, $100K at that
Well,
time? Yeah.
This was Chameleonaire.
But do you know what that nigga's deal was?
Sir, at the time,
Astronomical, that's all I'm going to say.
Think about it, because he was on Universal.
And that Texas scene, they were selling out the trunk.
Yeah.
Going platinum out the trunk.
Crazy.
I think the biggest swindle though was Slim Thug. And they got like $60 million for as a solo artist for a label deal, and did nothing after that.
He was independent.
No.
I know he just bought a whole neighborhood.
He gives independent. They gave him a $60 million label deal as a single artist.
Who we put out?
Yeah. That's what I'm telling you. He was his own artist, and that was that. And that shit went nowhere.
Wow.
And that was because he ended up beefing with T.I. and T.I. went up. And that I think that kind of took him down. It wasn't that T.I. was better.
Or was it the other dude?
What?
The other rapper.
He ended up in a lot of beef, but I think the T.I. beef was like, because T.I. went up after that.
No. That wasn't Slim Thug.
You're talking about
Little Flip.
Little Flip, yes, you're right. So wait, was Slim Thug? What happened to Slim Thug?
Slim Thug came later.
Yeah,
He make his own money.
Sorry, you're right. Flip got $60
Little
million.
Flip.
$60 million.
He was also doing
And
crazy
he started a
independently.
label where he tried to sign a battle rapper and then Easy the Block captain.
Oh, that's what Remy, right?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Allegedly. No, wait.
Huh? Oh, you talking about that Remy Martin?
No comments.
What about that?
Yeah.
No, let's not.
That ain't my business.
That's not none of our business. That's politically too close to
Pat, I'm with you, my nigga. Word.
and I can't
Shout out
talk
to Brooklyn. That's all I gotta say.
Shout out to Pat, my nigga.
Yeah.
Word.
So
Shout out to Terror Squad, Pat, everybody involved. We know nothing.
how
Hopefully
did
things
the
work out.
Stronghold situation happen, and then Rebel Arms, and then Team Hop?
Stronghold, right? From CVs, my nigga Pro Rock. Pro Rock is the technical nigga of CV. He wanted to do the beats. He run the studio. He's an engineer. He went to IAR.
Oh, okay.
And that shit. He got one of the best airs I know as far as engineering. Like, he mixed down my album and all that. Like, I only go to Pro. That's my nigga. I don't even go to other.
He's still doing that too?
Yes.
No, that's
He's
always the
into
best to
photography
have.
now. Like, he be doing a lot of photography and shooting videos and shit now, but he still got the skill. Like, he's mixing my project down now. Like, I mean, but through that, Pro started engineering for other rappers, and through him engineering, I met this nigga named Low and Lifelong. Lifelong and Low Life and Pro started a group called Writers Guild, right?
Wow, I remember.
Through Writers Guild, fucking with Pro, hanging out with Life, I was introduced to Breeze Everflow. Breeze became my mentor. Like, this nigga taught me a lot about song structure and actually structuring
Shout out to Breeze. Amazing visual artist, too.
And he could draw his ass off. Nigga, then they drew for DC Comics for he had a job drawing for DC Comics, but then I think he did for like 3 months. But
yeah, still something.
Skills
he made it.
Crazy.
He made
right?
it.
Like,
nasty. I look at his stuff on Instagram all the time.
To this day, if I call him right now, I need a logo. He's quick with it. He did a performance one day. And my favorite nigga, I'm a comic book nigga. My favorite nigga is Spider-Man.
Okay.
On my birthday, this when Knitting Factory opened on Linden Street.
Okay.
This nigga performed and drew Spider-Man
while rapping? That's crazy.
And for my birthday, he drew it for me.
That's different.
Crazy picture of Spider-Man swinging.
That's different.
Before his song was done.
That's fucking different. Excuse my language.
Like, had a pad, rapping in the mic, looking all that, drawing it. And then by the end of the song, he gave it to me. Like, happy birthday.
Damn.
And I was like, yo, what the fuck?
That's super talent, bro. I'm about to call her for a logo. Yeah, I'm about to call her. Yo, Breeze, I'm going to holler at you. I need the family discount. I'm broke.
I've never seen no shit like that, B. And that's
You knew Breeze, right? He was in Blaze battles, a lot of stuff.
So I probably do.
End of the week.
He won the Blaze battle.
Oh, okay.
He won Direct Effects on MTV with the champion.
Oh, so I have to know that.
Yeah, I know you. If I show you, you go play
MC Challenges at end of the week.
That's dope. Nice like that.
He introduced me to Yo Dub.
I was just gonna ask about Yo Dub. I'm glad you said it. I was gonna say, how'd you get to Yo Dub?
The Poison Pen.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, he introduced me to niggas that I'm my right hand man just did to this day. And truthfully, between him and PH, they and Immortal Technique, they really showed me the underground circuit of hip hop. Because you know, I was into the mainstream. I was in the Big Daddy Kane. You know, I was trying to be. But they showed you. Okay. I ain't really know too much about underground hip hop.
And they gave you the lane.
It was us.
Yeah, of course.
Like, there's
another world.
Like, I'm like this.
And we can own that shit on our own page.
And I met some of the nicest niggas I know.
I know.
Ronin through that network. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, some of the nicest.
I think we met at Lions Den. I could be wrong.
We met at Lions Den. That's a whole fact. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's a whole
Not the battle lab, the club.
No, the club line. That's downtown. West 4th. Yeah. We used to have a lot of little
people don't know that
hip hop spots. Lions Den, Wetlands. You know what I mean? These are all Nuyorican. These are all spots, Tramps. We used to all link up in certain days.
Even CBGB sometimes.
Even Fat Beats back in the days.
Fat Beats more than in-store.
That was still Cypher.
Yeah.
The Cypher was crazy.
Spiral Ball.
There was a time when
people don't know about Spiral Ball.
Yeah. Spiral.
Yeah, like
Baby Jupiter.
There were spots.
But there was a time in New York City where there was ciphers outside, everywhere. People rapped everywhere.
The Virgin Megastore,
especially if a nigga had a camera.
Niggas outside on
especially if there was one camera. That's all we needed. One camera. Everybody's getting on.
You start showing off. A camera come out.
That's it.
And the last time I seen ciphers like that was when Fat Beats was closing and everybody came out and everybody was rapping. You just don't see that anymore
because niggas don't rap like that no more.
Exactly.
Like I ain't no shout out drill rappers, but that shit ain't no. I don't want to see a cypher of drill rappers.
It's hard because they don't rap on beat.
They don't really rap like.
They got a different style.
I think this is. You ever see the new cyphers on BET?
Some of them niggas be nice though.
You ever watch the new cyphers on BET?
I haven't watched shit.
Oh my god, they are terrible, bro.
I haven't watched.
These little niggas can't rap, bro. I'm sorry.
The double XL freshman classes.
The double XL, but these niggas is all trash. Listen. I'm all for growth and making your money. Get your money. I ain't gonna never knock a nigga hustle. But niggas' skill sets is horrible.
It's not the same hip hop no more.
It's not. These little niggas can't rap.
You know, they set the bar so low that anyone can do it now. Anybody can do it.
Everything is easier.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I mean, so that's why we don't see them, because these ciphers ain't worth looking at.
And then if one of us come on rapping one of those ciphers, we saying too much.
Well, like
they think he got that old style.
Yeah, like what?
Even if we go to a show with our circle, you don't see people ciphering anymore.
That's because people don't have the respect that we used to have.
Or they already been there and done it. I guess they don't care.
So you heard what you just said? They've been there and done it? Niggas think everybody think they better than or above, and a lot of people don't really fuck with each other. That's true.
I keep it real. It's inspiration for me. You may not see me in ciphers because ain't nobody inspiring me to rap. If we in a cipher and I see this nigga rapping and niggas I fuck with rapping, I'm jumping in.
Yeah. Look, I did it for him once. I remember
you I would.
If you remember
Sexy Red and them niggas rapping, rapping Sexy Red and drill, I'm not jumping in. Y'all had that shit.
When Grind Time was still around and I was DJing some of the URL events, I would set up ciphers after the events.
Mm-hmm. And I would set them off on.
I had you in it. I had you.
Everybody follow. I set it up. All right, come on, let's go.
That's a fact.
Ronin like one of the only niggas that can get me to do that, by the way.
It's fun no more. Niggas ain't even smart. They sound dumb. Like, you don't even learn nothing from these songs.
Nah, it's hard.
Remember, music used to teach. Like, remember Paris One, Love's Gonna Get You? You learn something.
Yeah.
You learn.
Before they had a story, they had bars, they made you think. They don't think shit no more. I got $100,000 my jewelry's this and my bitch and my bitch and that's it.
You know what? It might have a dance move that go with it. You might learn the dance step or some shit. That's what you might learn. Other than that, you ain't learning nothing from these niggas. They teaching you nothing in these bars.
Shit's so
they ain't
different.
preventing nothing. They ain't telling you about real life. They just saying bullshit.
They don't want to think at all.
They don't want to think. That's corny.
I think that's one of the big factors. They just want to get it out.
They just niggas ain't really. I put thought process. That's why I still battle rap.
So speaking of battle rap, how did you get into battle?
Battle rap.
Battle rap. How'd you get into battling?
Stronghold. I got down with Stronghold after I met Breeze. Breeze was like the leader of Stronghold. He put me down. Stronghold was represented by 2 hands. The first 5 fingers represented the first fist. That was the first 5 members. And then there was another 5. I was part of the second 5. I was actually the index finger. And then a Mortal Technique was the last one. Mm-hmm. So there was 2 fists. Stronghold was center of us. And at the time, Battleman ran rampant in the underground circuits. Like, you know, we had bragging rights, we had scribble jams and shit like that. And
Scribble Jam down in Ohio.
Hope.com battles, Poison Pen used to host.
Mm-hmm.
And
I remember those.
Stronghold used to run them shits. I was down with a squad where every member of my squad was winning battles. C-Ray's Walls was one of the niggas that, I mean, we don't mention his name too much no more, but I'm just keeping it real. C-Ray's Walls beat Supernatural, bro. Anybody that knows Supernatural.
Supernatural is different.
Unbelievably talented. I can't take it in.
Right.
But his life choices.
Yeah, nah, we ain't, fuck that nigga, but, you know what I mean? My Mortal Technique. I may know Mortal Technique from being an awesome artist now.
106 and Park.
My nigga, fuck 106 and Park. The nigga Mortal Technique had one of the longest battle runs in the underground circuit. The nigga was killing everybody. My man Diabolic was another one. Poison Pen, he used to battle. My nigga DJ Static used to win beat battles and DJ battles. Lifelong probably the only one that didn't battle like that, but the one freestyle, like it was like a 1-day freestyle tournament. The nigga won this shit, so it was like so me hanging with them, and then Breeze was on Blaze. Breeze was on TV battling. Breeze was the nigga that me and Breeze put out an album together for Outpost. So Breeze was the nigga we toured together. I was with the nigga every day. Him and Poison Pen with the 2 niggas in Stronghold I was with all the time. Right. And
so who did you battle in that era?
Who did I battle in that era? Who did I battle? I battled I don't even remember niggas' names like that, bro.
Anybody?
You don't understand that shit.
I battled a lot, bro. I battled the Hook.com. I battled I don't remember the nigga name, but I know it was my man El Juba's brother. You know El Juba? I battled his brother.
Bro, that shit was a long time ago.
I don't remember his name because I know he went by a different name than he go by.
You got paid for it though.
Yeah, no doubt. You know what I mean?
So fast forward, right? As you picked up steam, obviously you did the grind times, you did the yards, you've done everything.
Right.
So, and all that, because we don't obviously have as much time as we wanted. And all that, who you think was your hardest battle?
My hardest?
Hardest.
I would say Disaster.
I was there for that one.
And that's my million view battle too. And I say Disaster because I had never battled anybody Disaster up until that day. Okay. Before Disaster, it was all like street niggas and fake ass nerd niggas that I probably just whooped around and everybody was mad I bullied them. You bullied that little nigga. Like,
I love a little home fried.
That's Head Ice.
Head Ice, I know I'm
and it wasn't. Head Ice was a street.
That was a friendly battle.
You know, I grew up with Ice, so Head Ice was a street battle though. I had street battles all the time. Well, let me tell you something. One of the reasons why I was interested in grind time, like, you know, the grind time was around way before URL, so it wasn't. It was like grind time and KOTD or some shit at the time. But grind time, the thing that intrigued me about grind time was it wasn't too many street battlers. Like, like it's like I'm a street nigga, bro. I can street fight a nigga all day. It's like martial arts. On the tournaments, I may not. They don't link you up by this. Like, you ain't gonna go to a tournament and fight Shotokan strictly.
No, you're gonna fight somebody.
You're gonna fight whatever that school is. You gonna fight them, nigga. You just gotta be confident to what you know. Gonna get these niggas out of here. Right.
You wanna fight different styles?
Yeah, I can fight street niggas all day. I'm a street nigga. So the nerds rapping whole sentences. Hold on, that shit different. These nerd niggas, and they don't even look like rappers. Then you see them and they rapping whole sentences.
Bro,
and these niggas got the motifs going. Let me put my shit against that. See what them doing.
That shit's a whole nother world.
It's a whole nother world. So I wanted to test my shit against shit that I ain't normally test my shit against.
What are your top 10 battles
of me that I did?
In grind time, URL, and after? Top 10.
Disaster's one. My Head Ice one is another one. My twerk battle.
I love when you battle Shotgun Suge.
Shotgun Suge is
You
one of them.
destroyed.
Old Red. I'm gonna give Old Red because that was my first URL battle.
I remember it.
And I destroyed that nigga, man. Old Red was the nigga that everybody was counting on at the time.
It was New Jersey against New York at that point, or the South against New York, or St. Louis against New York. Those were different times.
Detroit against New York.
It was really like that, though.
And then, New York was known because we had the Murder Mooks and the T-Rexes. So niggas that was in the battle rap, they was trying to get us off the slate. Bro, so everybody had beef with New York.
Yeah, they would come up in groups trying to battle
New York versus Detroit, New York versus Chicago, New York versus Florida, New York versus Philly. Like, they go always New York versus Cali. Like, New York versus St. Louis. Like, they was always trying some shit against us. Right. So, battle rap just took on a world of its own,
so you said Old Red, Shotgun Suge, Disaster.
Head Ice, Twerk. I battled a nigga named Tink the Demon. And that was a monumental battle for me because I bought a Christian battle rapper out named The Saga. The nigga called himself a demon, so we did an exorcism on stage. You know what I mean?
I wanted to see that.
It's on YouTube. The third round, I get the Christian battle rapper out. He come out, he starts preaching to the nigga in the name of Jesus. And we exorcised that demon out this nigga. So that's one of my favorite battles because of the theatrics and the performance and that shit. My last battle I battled a nigga named Remedy Loco. Probably one of my best performances I did in a while. Because, battle rap is different now. So it's not as inspiring as it used to be.
Kind of oversaturated?
Yeah, it's like wrestling. It's no individuals no more. Yeah, when I came in the game, everybody was their own individual. Now, I know this. I hear the same nigga every day. Like, these are all the same nigga. Everybody talking the same fucking story. I know y'all niggas ain't all had the same parents, grew up on the same block, had the same situation. But you hear these niggas rap, and you would seem that way. You know what I mean? So it's like, before when I came up, I knew who people was. Cortez sounded like Cortez, Ice sounded like Ice, I sounded like me, Verb sounded like Verb. Like, now it's 65,000 battle rappers and 55,000 of them niggas sound alike.
So who's your easiest battle?
My easiest battle? I had a couple of those, bro.
But who the clearest,
QP.
Okay.
That nigga got brutalized. let it be known I got the most 3 O's in battle rap. I got the most 3 O's.
So with that being said, anybody you ever wanted to battle or never got the chance to battle?
For me? Yeah, there's a couple. Geechee Gotti right now. I ain't getting I want to battle Geechee.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna front. I always wanted to battle Hollow the Dawn, but me and him was so cool, I never pursued it. Yeah. But there's something about Hollow style that I felt like, and then the name he made for himself, I always felt like if I beat Hollow, nobody would ever really deny him.
100%, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? So, but me and him, I never shot at him, or I never said that publicly or nothing, because that's my nigga. Like,
yeah, no, I
Hollow, you know Hollow. Hollow's super cool, my nigga.
That's the coolest nigga ever.
Ever, my
nigga. I always didn't understand when people didn't like Hollow. Like, how you don't like Hollow?
Yeah,
nice guy.
He's such mad cool, cool as a fan.
He's so calm, chill, like, if you don't like Hollow, you a fucking hater, or you want to.
It's almost I don't like you if you don't like Hollow. Because you don't bother nobody. Like how you know what I mean?
I never understood that.
Like Math Hoffa's my nigga, so when him and Math Hoffa got in that beef, I felt the way like damn, because I fuck with both of them.
And look, and I'll say this, John like my little bro, and so they brought problems. Obviously, I stayed away from that too. Right. But other than that, it's like what the fuck, you know what I mean?
So that's a battle I kind of always wanted, but I guess I never really said nothing or tried to pursue it.
What about Lil Deluxe or Math Hoffa?
I don't battle Harlem nigga. The only Harlem nigga I battled was Ice. And that's because nigga was comparing us too much. Oh, you sound like Head Ice, you sound like Swave. So I said, fuck it, we gonna separate ourselves. Yeah, I don't never sound like, but niggas, I don't know where they heard that at. But it worked, because since we battled, nobody ever said that again.
You asked if you wanted to battle, man. We almost lined that up a few times.
Yeah, we almost lined up. Yeah. No, it never happened. It happened to another nigga that, like, there's a couple niggas in battle rap that I consider true friends, and Matt is one of them. That's my nigga. Yeah, that's my nigga.
Yeah, we go way back.
Yeah, that's the bro.
What's one of your favorite battles? It doesn't have to be one of your battles. But.
Ill Will and Rum Nitty. And that's one of my favorite back and forth battles. Female wise, I always say Miss Hustle and QB.
It's a classic.
You know, I managed her briefly.
Yeah.
I was the first person to record her when she was a teenager.
You know what's one of my favorite verses in battle rap?
What's that?
Hollow versus Big T, and Big T is my brother. I like that.
He stays on the H of the keyboard. Son, Hollow went crazy on Big T.
Something that wasn't really. We were all with each other. That's it. Like, what the fuck is going on right
You think about Hollow so much, you got grease stains on the H of your keyboard. You be Googling it so much. They know Big T a fat nigga, so you don't talk about how the nigga be having mad grease
chicken shot. Ever since this is that. Nigga said, he said gonna be blood stains on the cabinet. He's gonna look like 3 badass kids was eating ravioli.
That one too. No, what's
Hollow went crazy on
that was a different. That shit was classic.
But I appreciated that after that battle that same night, we all went out to eat.
Yeah, because it's love. People don't understand the love behind the scenes. Especially back in the beginning when niggas was really solidifying shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, people don't get that. Shit was different, bro. It was different, bro.
That's what I miss though, because there's so many battle rappers now that I don't feel that no more. Because I don't feel like
that community.
Yeah, it's a lot of new faces and a lot of weirdos and a lot of niggas I probably won't ever meet because there's just so many of y'all niggas. So
it's too much.
You know what I mean? When it was close knit, it was like a family. Like every event felt like a family reunion type shit. You know what I mean? Now it's like, who let these weirdos at the cool table?
It's different, bro.
You know what I mean? Fuck is this nigga sitting at my table for? You know what I mean? Like, you want to throw a paper plane at these niggas or something, put ball of spitballs and shit that
they wasn't there when shit was there.
He wasn't shooting in the gym with niggas.
That wasn't there when nobody got in the building but us.
Right.
Exactly. Like,
yeah.
It's different.
And now that y'all in the building, y'all feel like y'all own us. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'll slap the shit out of one of you little niggas. Y'all niggas be bugging out of it.
Oh, so that's my question. Remember I said it earlier. Is there any battle rapper that you think will beat your ass?
That can beat my ass? Yo, no.
I ain't expecting
to be honest, no, but I don't even want to say that because a lot of niggas probably look at that like Swave. They gonna jump Swave. You know what? I'm glad niggas never test me. Yeah. I'm glad they got enough respect and I command enough respect that niggas don't even look at a nigga like Swave like, yo, niggas, you know, I don't have drama, bro. I love everybody. It's at the point where, you know, beef I deal with.
I've heard about you on tour, though.
Oh, yeah.
When people act up,
niggas
like fans acting stupid and whatnot.
Yes, I put hands on niggas in tour because niggas went through my bag and stole shit, and I found my property on these niggas. So, I'm popping. You gonna get a lesson to it. I don't call cops. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
So wait, how Team Homie started?
Team Homie started in the beginning when the battle started, the whole grind time shit. PA, rest in peace, PH. PH.
I'm waiting for that.
Rest in peace, PH.
Before we go to Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead became the president of Grind Time East Coast.
I remember.
And he kept asking me to battle for it. We had a show. What was the name of that fucking venue that used to be in
Southpaw?
Southpaw. You already know exactly what I'm talking about. Right? So these are Southpaw. And PH used to always throw events in there. So we got Southpaw, and he just kept asking me, yo, Swave, I got this battle event, bro. I want you to battle. And I'm like, I'm going to keep it real. My man IP and Poison Pen told me don't do it. But at the time, we was really going hard with the music, with the CVs and Stronghold. We was really, me and Penn was putting out music. So we was just like, yo, let's focus on the music. IP, Penn told me don't do it. Bishop Brigante, shout out to Bishop Brigante. And PH was like, yo, my nigga, do it.
That gave you a whole other lane, a whole other
and then, it did. And then at the time, I also ain't know what battle rappers gonna do. Like, nobody was really thinking it was gonna be this big.
No, I didn't. You see, I stayed away.
Exactly.
And I was there.
We just had this conversation. Like, see this nigga.
I got offered all kinds of money to be
back. So I was like,
I was one of the first to get off.
You should have did it.
No, I shouldn't.
We ain't know it was gonna be like this.
But I'm proud of what it became.
I was treating it like I wasn't even writing. Like, my first couple battles, I was freestyling off the top. Like, I ain't write shit. You know what I mean? I ain't take it serious. PH asked me to battle a nigga named Chuck Black. And he kept asking me. He was like, yo, Swave, please, come on, my nigga. I already told the nigga. He said, I already told the nigga you say yes. And I was like, what the fuck you did that for? You feel me?
I remember the day, the first URL battle, There was a grind time event at Southpaw.
Right.
And everybody left the URL event. We came to Southpaw, and you were battling.
I battled Beacon Frost.
Beacon Frost, right?
Yes.
From Ohio, I think he was.
From Ohio.
So he was cooking him.
I destroyed that.
He was cooking him.
Yeah.
And a bunch of URL people was there. And at the time, they wasn't so familiar. And I'm like, this is my man.
Right.
He'll murder your roster.
And Norbs took my number that day, and that's how I got the whole Red battle not too long after that.
I was really pushing you to him at the time.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was kind of mentoring him. He was coming to my crib a lot, learning how to be a manager and get more into promo and marketing and whatnot.
Oh, yeah. Norbs?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. He was just come to my crib. Smack used to come to the crib and all that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So
I remember they put me next to Deacon Frost on that URL stage. I never lived that down, bro, against Big T.
Nah, but you know what though? Big T won the battle. But Deacon Frost had one of the funniest lines.
Yeah, it was funny as fuck.
That he said to Big T. He said, yo, the Deacon Frost used to freestyle too. I don't always give him credit for. He said fat. He said pockets fat, crazy bee sting. Big T. First nigga I see to make an ACG lean. Yo, you know ACG, them shit don't lean. He said the first nigga I seen to make an ACG lean. That shit had me dying, bro.
The Deacon Frost Big T battle did a lot for Deacon.
No, it did. It did.
But the problem was then they put him against Soul Con. And I had to say, that's what I was talking about. People were mad at me, like, how you still up there? I'm like,
Soul Con cooking me in a 3-piece tuxedo.
Because remember, we had him on our street. Deacon was on our street family. We was all around together at the same time. So they're like, you gotta be with Deacon. I'm like, that's fine, that's my guy. Yo, Soul Con went nuts on that boy. I was like,
on URL.
On URL, bro.
Soul Con was nice.
Soul Con.
Yeah, he came out the closet now. He bisexual and shit. Now.
Oh, for real? That's crazy.
So he came out the closet talking about he
donuts, bro.
Like men.
But that man was definitely
he enjoyed them battles then.
Too much.
Let me stop.
That in his face. He was turned off.
The Big T shit solidified Deacon, and this whole country took him out. It was like, bye, nigga.
He was done.
He was done after
cancel me, y'all.
After SoCal, he was done.
Yeah. And then
but you went crazy on him too.
Yeah, I destroyed that boy, B. That PH booked that battle.
Let's talk about the battle you have coming up.
City Towers.
And he got 2 wires in his name.
Nigga's like 4 fucking feet. He called himself
You showed it to me?
Huh?
You showed it to me?
Yeah. Why niggas do that? Niggas be small, call themselves Biggie. Yeah, that's what it is, right? Yeah, City Tower, he's from Bridgeport, Connecticut. Shout out to Bridgeport, because that's where the battle gonna be at. Bridgeport, Connecticut. March 9th,
Biggie Day.
Biggie Day.
You gotta go crazy on that boy.
Of course. The name of the event is Ready to Die. Name of the event is Ready to Die. Shout out to my sister QB.
That's her event.
That's her event. She started her first. She started her league. This is her first event. She got T-Rex on the card too. E-Ness is on the card.
Yeah, that's
big Philly.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a nice little card she put together. A-Ward is on the card. She put a nice little card together. It's gonna be dope.
So who have you ever felt should have been Team Miami back then, but wasn't?
Big K.
Okay.
Big K and B Magic. Okay. And I'm saying that because before PH died, he was begging me to go after them.
Oh, yeah?
And how come DJ j-ronin was never made Team Hop?
That just never came up, nigga. He was just always...
He was there.
I was happy. He was always there, nigga, anyway. You hold it down anyway. That's what you want to stamp, nigga? Like...
I feel like PH was very...
Yeah, I got my whole elements thing,
when I was really not trying to do music, PH was hitting me up a lot on something like, I'm proud of you, I love what you do. Like, you got it. PH was a great
I miss that nigga, bro.
That was my man.
Bro, I can tell you a combo.
What?
I still have the combo.
I got stories after story about PH.
Within the week before he passed.
One of the funniest stories, I remember I kept hounding him to get on Freestyle Files Volume 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling him, I'm getting an all-star lineup. This shit is crazy. So many artists came through for it. And I must have talked to him 10 times. Never got the verse.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, whatever. Shit come out. I had 14 videos for it. videos with Sadat Eggs, with Planet Asia, with Penn, and Money Bags.
I know he came back there.
He came. Yeah, bro. I fucked up. I should have been on that tape.
Yeah, man.
I told you, bro.
Yeah, let me tell you about PA.
That was like the end of the mixtape era for me.
2013, I dropped my first album, Son of a One-Armed Man, right? And I was trying to throw my album release party in Harlem. But first venue I had, they upped the price on me on some astronomical shit I couldn't afford. And the second venue, it just wasn't going to accommodate the amount of people. I had Sean Price performing, a Motor Technique performing, Marv one. So it's like, I know this was going to be something. And it was, the spot that they were trying to give me only held like 65 people. So I was like, nah, that shit ain't going to work.
That's the guest list.
Yeah, that's a guest list. So I was like, nah, that ain't going to work. So I was going to cancel my album release party, bro. Cause this shit down there brought me to tears, nigga.
We did.
My first album, we did it at Public Assembly.
Right.
PH got it last minute. Right. 2 days, a week before the event. I had to make flyers, get it out there, all that. PH did all that. And it was a sold out show.
Nice. And that was the big room, right?
That was the big room.
So that was over 500 people.
Yes.
More than that.
Wall to wall.
Maybe 650.
Farrell March, Sean Price performed, rest in peace, Sean Price. He performed and he did Nigga, and Farrell March was drunk. It's on YouTube. Farrell March was drunk trying to do the chorus. He couldn't get through the chorus. Yo, it just made my day monumental that day. Like, and PH set that up. And then to top it off, I didn't expect to get no money. You feel me? He gave me an envelope at the end of the night, like, this is how much money we made. I looked at this nigga like, yo, fam. Like, son, I love it. Yo, PH, I love you, boy. Great. I love you. You know how you just get shit unexpected? Like, I didn't expect none of that. I didn't expect the show to be sold out. I didn't expect it to be. And then at the end of the night, he gave me an envelope that had like 600 in it. I was like, yo,
Brooklyn Academy.
PH was a great nigga.
Yeah. So it was just like, that was my nigga, bro. You know what I mean? I never really had to ask him twice for nothing. If he had it, it was done. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's the kind of nigga that I fuck with. I miss that dude.
That's a fact. He was very, very monumental at a certain point when I was like over it. He would hit me up and actually get on.
So yeah, he played a major part in me battling in this era of battle rap. He played a major part in that.
Talk a little bit about your relationship with Sean Price. I know
Sean Price is my son's godfather. Yeah, he team Harlem.
And then he made you D-Set, right?
Yes, he made me a trigger con. That's a fact. It was a trade-off. If I'm going to be Team Harlem, then you got to roll with me too, nigga. I need a real nigga on my set. Caught with the Trigs. They all met up. And everybody like, oh, nah, Swave been a D-Set, nigga.
They ain't have to hit you with a hammer to get you in.
Nah, it wasn't none of that. No, nothing, nigga. Yeah, man, nah.
No gauntlet?
Yeah, nah. So, yeah.
Like Sonny Carson? Oh, my God.
Yeah, so, yeah, D-Set definitely, it's been like that for a long time.
These kids will never know what a D-Set is.
These niggas don't know. First real active gang in New York that was active.
It was different.
Niggas made the streets unsafe for the...
The whole train car getting robbed.
It would be like niggas ain't want to go to school.
Exactly. It would be like at 3 p.m. the D-Set is coming to this school.
Nobody would go by 12. Nobody. What?
They cleared the school out. That's how real it was.
What? For the niggas that thought they was acting tough, I ain't going nowhere. Them niggas got whooped out.
They got done filthy. I'm not talk about it. It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, they got whooped out. Yeah, that was us.
D-Set's inspired me and kids I grew up with later on,
right?
Go to different schools and walk out with 5, 6 gooses over my shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, I don't know what.
Sean Price made me look at music different. Because Sean Price was a nigga like, yo, you think too fucking hard, nigga. Just rap, my nigga. Just whatever come to mind, put it down, B. And he changed my style of rap for the better for me because I used to think too hard to rap. And he absolutely right. And I know it sounds weird. You're supposed to think, but nah, sometimes you be busting your brain trying to find that perfect bar. You ain't really got to do that. It be right there sometimes.
Sometimes it's simple as shit works.
It's simple
to you.
Less is more. Less is more sometimes. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Sometimes you hear, like Sean, right? He ain't give a fuck about saying shit that y'all ain't understand.
He said what he had to say. He wanted to say.
Like for instance, he got a rap that starts Bafashiki.
Nobody know what that means. You know where that came from? One day, me, him, and Illinois was walking up the block, and an African lady looked at her son and said, Bafashiki, bam, and slapped the shit out of him. We don't know which, that could have been his name. We don't know what that means, but that nigga Sean took that. Exactly. Bafashiki, and started his fucking verse with that. That's my, you know what? And you know, you had to be there because I know exactly where it's from. You know what I mean? So when I hear it, I crack up. And then I see other niggas screaming, and you see the song come on, you see niggas singing the Bafashiki. So, and I'm like, yo, that nigga don't even know the fuck. That shit was hilarious to me. But I fuck with shit like that, bro. Yeah. Sean was a master of shit like that, bro.
He's missed too. I feel
100% missed.
But him and PH also being gone, it took some of the fun out of the scene.
Yeah. I thought, you know, for a while I thought that was just me because those were my niggas, so I was so hurt behind them going.
Yeah,
that it took a lot of fun from me, but you right. I think it actually took fun from the scene. Like,
and y'all lost another one, right, JR?
JR.
Yeah.
We lost, yeah.
So y'all lost 3.
Yeah, we lost 4. We lost Rob De Neville too. He was the in-house. He was the other in-house engineer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember going to Knitting Factory when I Leonard.
Yeah.
And I had some.
Your mic is off. My phone probably died.
You know what's crazy is that
anyway, I'm at Knitting Factory, right? And I wore some beat up Timbs that day to the show.
Right.
I should not have did that, right?
Right.
And yo, this one's off.
This one's missing a dog.
It's all right.
Yeah, this one.
So, so Sean busted my balls so bad that day. They called it elf shoes. Sean
was big on shoes.
He gave me such a hard time.
What was on your feet? If you came around this nigga with some fucked up feet, you gonna get it, bro.
So he gave me a sneaker check after that for like 10 years.
Yeah, nah. If he was alive, he'd still be getting it.
And I was still like, and then I stepped my low up, and he like, oh, okay, I see.
Yo, son, let me tell you, this nigga, we doing Rock the Bells, right? I'm on tour with the Motor Technique. We doing Rock the Bells, and Helter Skelter is performing as well. So I hit the nigga like, yo, we in Cali. I'm like, where you at? Where your trailer at? He tell me where the trailer at. So I go over the trailer. Now me, I ain't even change it to my gear I'm performing. So I got some old school busted ass Jordans on. You know what I mean? Regular shit. So I go over there, smoke with these niggas. As soon as the trailer clear out, he go, yo, Swave, yo, I ain't want to blow you up for everybody. The fuck you got on your feet? I said, yo, my nigga, relax, man. I ain't even changed yet. I just got here. He like, yeah, nah. They throw them shits. He said, you look like you stepped on a landmine, nigga. He throw them shits out when you finished with them. I said, all right, nigga. He just kept going. And then Rock come. It go Rock. Yo, Rock, look at Swave feet. Like, my nigga, yo, go ahead.
Yeah, it sounded like a whole
like, that nigga was big on that the sneaker shit. That nigga was definitely big on that.
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, he definitely would have foot checked you for another 10 years if he was still here. Like, yo, hold it back up, let me see what's working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's missed, you know.
Definitely.
But, you know, we're going to hold you up all night. I know you got to get back to the family.
Wait, I got one last question.
Family.
Go ahead.
Anybody ever killed you on a record to the point where you was like, I want to go back and do my fucking verse?
Never. Nobody ever made me want to rewrite anything.
Ever.
I did a song with him, and he took me off because I killed him that bad.
Get the fuck out of here.
It sounded like that Christmas record.
Fibbing. That's how you was like that. You was a fibber.
All right, before we leave, top 5 artists.
Top 5 of all time?
2. Top 5 battle rappers, top 5 artists.
My top 5 artists of all time.
Could be R&B and rap.
Sean Price, Redman, Big Daddy Kane, G-Rap.
That's 4.
And maybe Eminem and Jay-Z.
It's a tie.
It's a tie.
Okay.
Nah, it's just a 3-way tie.
3-way? Okay. Top 5 battle rap.
Not including yourself.
All errors.
Nah, I would never include myself.
All errors.
T-Rex.
Okay.
Loaded Lux.
Okay.
Ill Will.
Okay.
Rum Nitty.
Okay.
and Charlie Clips.
Fire. Okay.
Charlie.
Most of them Harlem niggas too. I'm sorry, man.
It's biased, bro.
But
We tapped in up in here because I tapped in and he's tapped in. And he's tapped in.
Right.
And he's tapped in.
Yo,
And we out of here.
here I'm tapped in. Give him your social media real quick.
at Swave Sevah _ on Twitter and at Swave Sevah _ on Instagram. I had Swave Sevah on Twitter too, but that shit got hacked.
Oh,
So if you go there and see I only got like 2,000 followers, I'm still the man. My other shit had like 50,000. They niggas hacked my shit and I ain't get my numbers back. But yeah, SWAVESEVAH. Swave Sevah if my name is the same on all social media. I ain't the nigga to make fake pages and try to troll nigga. If it's me, nigga. That's me. Swave Sevah. Facebook,
appreciate you, my brother.
all that.
Speaking of drafting into the dojo, you can come train with us a little bit.
Yes, I'm coming.
And he will kick your fucking.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, I'll be there. He been trying to get me forever, B. I gotta cover my son. I gotta bring my son.
You got a karate dojo on East 3rd. You got 2.
Oh, yeah.
New Jersey as well.
East 3rd in Manhattan?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, I gotta come check you out. What's the name of the dojo?
Deadly Artist Survival and Dallas Martial Arts. You can look it up.
Okay.
On Google.
Say no more.
All right.
I gotta come down there and gear up.
Y'all, once again, I'm tapped in. Salute.
Tapped in. Don't make you tap out, nigga. Bitch ass nigga.